for me as well.
You can't kill the giant.
We'll see what's it like. Better dark, probably. Yeah. I was thinking the same, to be honest. Just because it looks better color-wise.
They told you so. You have seen it.
Okay, now that I've actually got color there, I'll try it with HDR here. I think it looks better dark for the mood, though it does make it hard to see details a bit. Oh, right, okay, yeah. For you guys, that is way worse in terms of the color. If you're seeing what I'm seeing, or if I see what you see, like if what I see on my screen for what's being shown is what you guys actually see, that is not good. So I would probably recommend that we not do that. It looks okay on mine, and in fact this now looks the same on both my screen and the screen that's being transmitted, and that looks a crap load better. Just because of the color being fully distorted if it's not. So I think we'll go to not there, if that's okay. Before what you said before, Mickey, you said couldn't play this too intense. It is quite intense, I would agree. I'm already scared again, so agree to not seeing too many details. Lol.
You failed again. So sure, with so little reason to be sure.
I will find a way.
No, there is no way. I will always be here to remind you to know your place. To stop you getting ideas into your head.
A light to banish the darkness.
Weird. Doesn't look as sharp. Full screen, 3440 by that. So the resolution's fine. But everything's on high, so yeah. No clue. Let me try. Is there an ultra quality there? Native AA. I'm down to 30 FPS now, so no thank you. I think I'll stick to quality because I'm getting 60 FPS. If I go ultra performance, how does that look? Not very nice at all, if I do say so myself. Her face looks very... yeah, not good. So I'll stick to... that's better, but not really much else I can do, so... I can see the eyes in the glass, if you want to call it the glass. It's kind of creepy.
It is not so easy to banish me, child.
You can't beat me down anymore.
My path is the only path. You are not a broken.
You can't hurt me.
You will submit to me, or you will die here.
I won't let you stop me.
Don't you see, idiot? There is no way out. You will never find your way through this nightmare. You're always blinded by your madness, your curse. Save them. You can't even save yourself.
Dead.
You will never find your way through this nightmare.
Horror ASMR.
You're always blinded by your madness, your curse. You will never save them. You can't even save yourself. The gods cannot be destroyed. The only path is to seek their favor. If you would just listen to me, Senua. I speak for the gods. The only way to appease them is with sacrifice. Burning flesh and spilling blood fill the skies with smoke. Their agony sets us free. The gods must be placated, or everyone will suffer.
You can't hurt me.
You will submit to me, or you will die here.
I won't let you stop me.
You will never be free, never safe, unless you heed my word.
You can't hurt me. I carry the light.
Light fades, Senua. Light can be killed. The darkness is all that persists. Your only constant. There is no way out.
There is always a way.
No. way, or you will anger the gods. The gods must be placated, or everyone will suffer. Blood and fire will appease the gods. That is the only cause they can stand.
Yep.
Dankjewel Mickey's 91. Je wordt gewaardeerd.
Je wordt gewaardeerd. Moment.
Senua, you just have to submit to me. Let me mold you, shape you, give you strength. Be my daughter again.
Okay, now I can see. You'll have to let me know how you like the game, particularly to the first game, if you played it. I did play the first game, I played it all the way through. It's amazing so far. Would strongly recommend, if you've played the first one, this is an amazing game so far. Love it. Graag gedaan, toekomstige landgenoot. Yay. Dankjewel, Mickey. Je wordt gewaardeerd. You are too kind. Je bent te goed. Oh, je bent te leuk, is that a thing? You are too nice. Je bent te leuk.
It's time to give up, child. Leave this land.
No. What you did to me, I see it here. They are cowed like I was. Lost like I was. Believing what they're told. Sacrifices. Spilling blood for a lie.
I speak the truth.
Te aardig. That's the word I was looking for. I knew there was some good word that was for it. Te aardig. I played both when they came out. I had my gripes with the second, but I left the ending to finish another day. Story is good. Yeah, this is my second day playing it, and I'm just loving it so far. It still has the puzzle aspects and all the other stuff, but yeah, do like. I'd just like to do a big shout out for Dread Artemis, who is the sponsor of today's stream.
We must cleanse our sins with sacrifice.
Uh-oh.
It is the way of the gods.
Is that Senua?
Your mother sinned and was sacrificed,
Oh, it's her mother.
and the people prospered until you came back, bringing sin with you. The gods cannot be killed. All we can do is placate them. Slake their thirst with blood and fire.
I see through your darkness now. I see through your lies. And I will show them how to see as I do. I will not appease your gods. I will destroy them.
Lies, son. Your father's lies. Remember, he tried to hold you down in the darkness.
Darkness.
Told you there was no way out.
That the gods ruled you.
But you fought back.
You were strong.
Maybe you can fight back now.
She can fight back.
She can.
Maybe there is a way to pull through.
There is always a way to pull through the darkness.
Darkness.
To kill the giant.
She will find a way.
She is strong.
You are powerful.
She is stronger than
You
this.
can kill their gods.
She knows the truth. She sees it now. Tell him.
You are wrong, Fagrimer. The giants, they can be killed.
There is a way.
Well, I'm not sure I believe that. But I think if anyone can find a way, it's you.
He knows we are special.
Before, when I rescued you,
He
you
understands
said you were waiting for me,
He felt us coming.
but I'd never met you.
How can he see inside
Well, I
you?
knew someone would come. Somebody different.
You are different.
Somebody with the ability to look at the world and see what might be.
You are special.
Not what is.
She's not special.
And that is you.
She's just like the others.
No, she
I've
is
seen
special.
you listening to the voices that we cannot hear. To the Verdir and Gandir.
Voices.
How does he know about us?
You have the ability to see behind the veil. You are a Sedkona, a seer, whether you know it yet or not.
A seer.
What is this he speaks of?
Do you know, Senua? Do you know this is you?
Iltoiga.
Where does she go when the sun is up?
She brings suffering to everyone.
A monster.
She hides down there,
Hiding.
under the
Waiting.
cover of the cliff. She's there most days, just staying close.
These people live in
waiting
fear.
for us to slip.
Constant fear.
They are waiting
But
to
you cannot
die.
approach her down there in the shadows. You don't stand a chance. And she won't come out until it's night.
You have to do something. This is why you have been called here, Senua.
They shouldn't live in fear.
He knows. Listen to him.
Have you heard of the Hidden Folk?
Hidden folk.
The hidden folk.
Yeah.
Have you heard of them?
A secret people, powerful, aloof. Once they were gods or something like, but now they hide themselves in the earth. Even the giants steer clear.
The giants fear them.
If the giants fear them, they must hold the key to their
They
defeat.
hold the secret.
Will they help us?
Well, they have no love for man. Whatever ties we have are weaved from heartbreak and despair. Although I did consume their bitter bread.
He has found them.
Just once.
So it is
And
not
they did grant
impossible.
me what I sought.
If he can find them, you can find
But
them.
they will. They will test you.
We have been
They
tested
might
before.
even try to kill you. But if you win their favor,
We might die.
might give you what you seek.
Where can I find them?
They will give us what we seek.
There's a rock, close to here, where they are said to live. Its entrance is hidden. You might find it.
She will find it.
They want you to, you will.
I will find it.
We might die down there.
No,
We could die trying to find them.
they will give us what we seek.
They are dangerous.
But they will help us. We will make them.
Make them. They know things. They can see things. They can hear things.
They are the ones that pulled us here. They are the feeling that brought us here.
They will save everyone from death.
They will show you how to end the giants.
They will save you. But be careful.
No more sacrifices.
Be careful, son.
This stops now.
I'm just going to stand here for a moment and just admire this.
She has been chosen. All the lost ones. Only she can save them. All the people here dying in this nightmare. Only she can set them free. And she's running out of time. Every day that dies, every sun that sets, another loses their life. Light fading from their eyes and name cast away on the wind. And soon the sun will set for good.
Let's see if I can actually do this really quick. How far we've come since the days of the NES, indeed. It's crazy, isn't it? I miss Duck Hunt. I miss it too. That Barbie platformer is still the hardest game in the world, though. True. Very true. Huh. Interesting that it shows that in the game tab, even though I suppose it's part of the game technically. If you say you didn't ever try to shoot the dog, I won't believe you. Oh, we did.
Look, so different. What is it?
Something here needs to be done.
What is it?
Fargrimr told you they are hidden.
The hidden ones.
The hidden folk.
Creepy. Okay, looks like we're doing puzzle time now.
There.
Where?
There. Not just another stone.
No.
Something special.
It is an offering. Yes.
Voice.
It's
Them. The world has changed.
upside down.
They are allowing us to see.
My dad gave me the gun when I was still a baby, so I grew up just shooting everything. Oh dearie.
Find the other offering.
They can hear us. We cannot hear them yet.
Can't go that way, okay. think this was initially a dead end, no? Yeah, can't go that way. Now I can travel through here. Interesting. So that other way looks like to be a way to get back down.
Look, Senua.
Yep.
Dead. Bodies. Bodies everywhere.
Will she fail this test?
She will not fail.
They are listening.
Watching.
We will see what is hidden.
We will see it.
Last day's test, Senua. But there will be more.
There's always more.
Well done, Senua.
She is strong enough.
You will not die like the others before.
You will survive this.
Fargrimmer knew.
He could see her.
See what she really is.
He knows about us.
He can hear us as well.
He doesn't hate her.
Hate us.
Not like the others.
Accepts her.
He knows her.
He wasn't surprised.
I'm not quite sure why the game is still doing this jittering business, because I'm not anywhere near my RAM limits. I'm nowhere near the VRAM limit. GPU is only... I suppose the GPU is 100% RAM at the moment. 99%. CPU is at 73%. Sorry, 75%, but it's at 73 degrees. Which again is fine. More puzzlies. Still jittering is annoying. I'm guessing this is part of the next puzzle. So I can just jump back down there again.
The Skalds say that the neighbors fought, armed only with the knives and axes they had brought to cut up the whale, even picking out the whale ribs to beat down their enemies. Thorgrim's men had loaded their boats with whale meat, but as they went to leave, one of their opponents struck. The Skalds say that the neighbors fought, armed only with the knives and axes they had brought to cut up the whale, even picking out the whale ribs to beat down their enemies. Thorgrim's men had loaded their boats with whale meat, but as they went to leave, one of their opponents struck Thorgrim's brother a fatal blow. And this is how hunger fates desperate men to come to blows, striking out against one another to survive.
Wait, I think I know what the issue was. It's because my mouse was moved. Well, it wasn't moved rather, and it was being very jittery. But now I just moved my mouse, and now it's no longer doing the thing. Oh, thank God for that. That's why I only play Football Manager on PC, to be honest. All the gaming is done on console. PC gaming and DigiB doesn't click. That makes sense. I used to be majorly console until I got my PC, and then since then it just switched over. Just because the PC was always stronger than the console. At first I was not worried too much, just because A, it did the job, and B, I know that some games were having trouble because of drivers and whatnot.
More from us. The next test.
But then I just kept on top of it, and it just made it significantly better for me. So that was my thing, essentially. So what seemed to be happening is my mouse was... Like, I clicked into the game, and then for some reason the game just started to bug out a little bit. So I just move it, and then it stops. And now... the game just... it's not jittering. I can now admire the game for what it is. So it wasn't a game thing, it wasn't a graphics thing. It was just purely my mouse acting up.
There.
She has found it.
See what is hidden.
How far will you go to find us?
We will find you.
I seem to have missed all the ones between that one and the first one. So I'm going to have to go back and play this again and get all the effigies there for sure. Is it wireless? It is not. It is a wired one. Now, what do you actually do? Because I cannot see what... Because I do not... Maybe I have to look at it from a specific perspective. If I look at it from there, it doesn't work. If I look at it from here, though, then it works. That's now appeared, but now when I do it again, it disappears. So I need to look at that one from up there. Okay, it's all starting to come together. What does this one do? All that weird sticky stuff appeared, so let me try and remove that again. And now it's gone. So I can move this way. And I can now move up here. Does that work for that one? Almost, but not quite. Can I do anything else up here? I can't go there and I can't go there. Can I climb up? There's a thing there, for sure. But how do I get it? Use the boy. I'll try again just to see what happens. Oh. I'm done.
More bodies.
Bodies.
They came to ask for help and now they are dead.
That's not giving me anything else I can use, I don't think. What did you actually do? You created that so I can get back down. And I'm guessing you take it away? You do take it away, yes. But I'm guessing that's fine, because by the time I take the other one down, something else will happen, so... Oh. Ah, I see what... yeah, I got it. Flip it upside down, and then take that thing, and there's the thing that I need, so I'll flip it upside down again. There we go, beautiful, and I can get my down. I'm starting to get it. I'm slowly starting to put the pieces together.
She can see what is hidden.
She understands.
What is it?
Can she?
Don't doubt.
I just need to find it. It's up there, but how do I flip it? That is the question. Can I climb up here? I think that's the way back down, so... That looks like a way down, so that's no good. My brain's just melted. Totally forgot about the use the Premiere Pro in the time I didn't have it, so I'm watching your stream instead. I feel your pain. I appreciate that you're here watching this stream. Hopefully I can make your other day better. Now, there's the thing, but how do I get it down? Can I go up here? I cannot go up there. I can't flip that thing over the other side because it doesn't allow me to. So how the hell do... Oh, it's a bridge. That's a bridge. Okay, so... I have to go back. I'm a dum-dum. I'm a dum. Now I can go this way.
Galena, she knew you. You can see beyond the veil. You doubt.
Don't doubt, Senua.
That's what I'm doing right now. I just realized you were changing things. Yeah, I could, like these things that are on the floor and whatnot, by looking at these bubble things. See how this thing is now currently in my way? When I look at that, it's going to go up there. It becomes like a mirror image. And I can use that to manipulate space. And I've now used that bubble here to change the thing that was up there. It's now down here. And I can go, yoink.
Bring it back to them.
Let them see.
You are not like the others. She's on the right path.
It might be true.
What Fagrima said.
She's the light he knew he would find.
She needs to prove it.
Before they let him in.
Prove to them.
Prove it to you.
Can you show them, Senua?
Show us, Senua.
I wonder what 16 is going to be like on PC. Nice flowers. And now that the camera is no longer jittering, I can actually admire the scenery. Like, Jesus Christ, it's beautiful. It's misering things. I think you mean, did you mean mirroring things? Not misering things? Hehe. Bring the cherry chocolate oranges. Bring me 3 cherry chocolate oranges I too would grant. Your boon. Yes. A bone? What the heck's a bone? A wish, you idiot. Misering. Not mirroring, yes. Sehr gut. I'll have to see when Sunny wants to play Ace Attorney in German. Because she said she was going to make me play it in German after making her play Final Fantasy IX in German. And now more puzzling.
Can you still hear them?
Don't lose the thread.
The hidden thread.
Just admire the water. The waves. I'm surprised this game doesn't have ray tracing built in. It's like a prime game to have ray tracing in, but I suppose unless it's a GPU thing, or if they just said, yeah, we're not going to do ray tracing here, we don't need it. You would mix mirroring with misery. That's pretty much the implication I was making, yes. It sounded like misery. This seems to be a dead end. Interesting. Shrubberies are also nice. Yes. We want a shrubbery! Dang. Damn. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Such beauty, we are not worthy. Oh.
What does it mean?
It's a sign.
You're on the right path.
Yes.
Yes, she can still hear them.
She can.
We can follow them.
You have to follow them now.
Yeah, I'm finding things now, no problem. Nee. I missed one.
When Grettir came to the farm where the fire was burning, all was peaceful. By the time he reached them, his cloak was frozen stiff, and he looked like nothing more than some huge troll. The frightened farmhands struck out at him with the first things to hand, the burning logs from the fire. Grettir fought them off and got the fire he sought. But the sparks from the logs spread fire all over the house, and nobody survived the blaze.
So I've missed quite a few, it seems. Well, what can you do? That's going to be one of the trophies as well, isn't it? Is finding all the effigies.
Over there. It's coming from down there.
The lake, like a mirror.
You can see the reflections.
The hidden world.
Upside down.
It's a sign.
We were both ventriloquists, but now we're upside down. I swing a bit more, I swing a bit less. Damn. Okay, just bear with me 1 second, I need to try something. I need to see what this looks like in HDR. Whoa. Okay, guys, I'm going to try something. I don't know if this is going to translate well, but bear with me. I want you guys to see what I can see, because this just looks... Oh. I'm going to try and show you with my camera. I'm not sure if that's coming through properly, but... those colors are just amazing. Yeah, it's probably not coming through as good as it could, but this game is beautiful. Yeah, yours, everything you see is all grayed out, but what I see on the screen is such beauty. Yeah, the colors you see now are so flat, but on the screen it's just, oh. I'm really sad that you can't stream HDR content properly without it losing all the colors. Like this now, this looks a bit less... This is kind of like in between what it was on my screen and what you guys had. So HDR does have its ups and downs for sure. In fact, I'm actually now curious, because HDR is actually on this monitor. Let me try turning it off, because sometimes turning it on can actually distort the image as well. If I turn it off, like when the HDR was on in game, it was beautiful. I can't tell if that's any better, but it looks a bit better, I would say. It's not as good, no, for sure. It definitely isn't as good. And I'm wondering if that is something that they will do in the future, is some way to... actually broadcast HDR.
They question you.
Are you the one, Senua?
She has to be.
The lake is here too.
Look at the water.
This doesn't feel right.
So deep and dark. It is trying to claim us.
Trying to take you down with it.
Oh, you're kind of stuck. As internet is upgraded, I'm still waiting for fiber. We're kind of forced to have fiber where we are on this street here. I tried to look at what the cheap internet options were, and they said the only option you can get is full house to fiber. Or full fiber to the house, should I say.
You knew it would get harder.
I'm scared. I don't like it down here.
Which is fine, I guess.
Give it back to them. It's theirs.
The only downside is I'm currently on an 18-month deal, and that deal runs out in 6 months. And I'm in the house for another 12 months. I'll just change you back. Make a difference, I don't think. Oh, hello. It changes both of them, okay. So you want to be there. And now I just have to get over there. But how do I do that is the question. Let's see what happens if I go here. What do you give me access to? This thing? There's nothing there, so I'll just put that back. That's a bridge. I'm guessing that whatever's here will need to be flipped as well. Can I access that? Yeah, that needs to be down. Pretty sure. Up we go. This needs to be brought down, but how? It can't be that one because I can't get over there. That's the one that I'm going to need access to later. Just try flipping this one once more. Ah, it glows up, okay, yeah. That's now flipped, perfect.
Troika, why are they here? Were they seeking the hidden factor?
This is not a good sign.
What were they doing here?
I'll kill you. If they find you, they will kill you.
I don't want to die.
I don't want to die here.
here they're looking.
This is very dangerous.
They are telling you.
Showing you
This place is
dangerous.
Are you sure you want to go on?
Can you do this?
She's not ready.
Are you strong? Or will you die here?
What does this actually do for me? It just flips that part, but what is that? Oh, it's a path. Okay. I can use that to get up. Okay. I just couldn't see it because it was in a small crawl space. I see. There are many paths here that are hidden. And sometimes they must be found by looking from a different perspective. Damn. Need to flip the other one back. Now, since I don't need this section, I can then go back up here and flip it here. It's like a switch. Switcheroo. There we go.
The Skalds say that Grettir swam back across the strait, keeping the fire safe from the water. His friends applauded Grettir's bravery, but when word spread about the massacre at the farm, people took against Grettir. Nobody wanted anything to do with him, and when the news reached the Althing in the summer, Grettir was pronounced an outlaw. All doors would hence be shut to him.
Spare me a sec. Need to check an email regarding my stuff. Oh, that's fine. Okay. So it's an AMD Radeon 7900 XTX for £769 after cashback. Interesting. Might have to look at that just out of pure interest.
Has been chosen. Fargrimr saw it. The part of her she keeps hidden, pushed down, covered with silence. Fargrimr saw that too, no matter how much she tries to hide it from the world. And now that part of her that scared her for so long, that she fought so hard, has brought her to this place, chosen, special. But will she be enough? What will they ask of her? Can she give it?
Find the entrance to the realm of the hidden folk. That was actually pretty nice. I'm not going to ask how this torch is lit.
They said it. You are the one.
They chose you.
They showed us the way to them. Hidden like them.
Go to them, Senua.
They will tell you
Tell us.
how to kill a giant. You know what that means, do you, Senua?
No more sacrifice.
Once again, she's leaving the sun, leaving the world, plunging into the unknown places which no light touches. She has always been afraid of the dark, the deep, still silence that blinds her eyes till she thinks she will never see again. But there is a thread this time. Connects her to the ones above.
Okay, Mickey.
She has promises to keep.
Could you get me some bitter mala while you're at it, please? When you say snack, I'm assuming you mean that kind of snack, or do you mean like a snack from the Ventekoken? Ventekoken.
Where are we going, Senua?
Of ga je naar de snackbar?
I don't like this.
Into the unknown. Into the unknown.
What were they looking for? The hidden folk.
In onbekende oord.
Like her. What is this place? Just a cave.
She knows what she's doing.
It's a trick.
Trust yourself, Senua.
Anybody got claustrophobia?
Still nothing special. It was a trick.
Hello? Signs of life? Excuse me?
It's getting smaller. Where is it taking her?
Everything you have done has brought you here.
To nothing.
Nowhere. Maybe your father was right.
Maybe you are nothing.
Maybe you will die here.
Just like the others.
No one will remember you.
You will be nothing.
Be careful with your torch.
Don't let the torch die.
If the light goes out, we will be lost here forever.
Speak of how Grettir, now an outlaw, took rest on the island of Haramsoy with a man called Audun. Grettir saw a great yellow glow like a fire rising from the ground. Audun told him it was coming from the burial mound of Kar the Old, who ever since he died had haunted the island, and warned him to stay away.
I suddenly have started to discover where all of them are. There needs to be a little bit more exploratory.
What? A light?
Where is it?
A light at the end of the darkness. They're coming back.
They're here.
Look at the light.
Shiny, shiny.
More darkness. Never easy, is it?
Always darkness. They failed the test.
What were they looking for?
Will you fail, Senua?
More rock, more darkness. Is she lost? Look, there's there a light
Shining.
Oh, yes.
Lighting your way.
She was lost, but now
They are here.
the hidden folk are still here. Look, over there.
What can you see?
Something different.
Go towards it.
A doorway.
Is it?
Colours.
Shifting.
Moving.
Changing.
Means something.
It must mean something.
What does it mean?
You need to keep thinking, Senua.
Find a way.
Find a way through.
Don't think I can climb up here, can I? No. Is there something here I can put my torch to? That's too high, I can't climb that. But I can go here. Interesting.
Light there.
There.
Follow. Beautiful.
Entrancing.
What does it mean?
It must mean something.
Something to be done here.
There's
What's to be done?
to do. Find out.
Yes, she found a way. Sometimes things hide in the darkness.
Sometimes they hide in the light.
A face. They hide in the darkness, or they hide in the light.
Follow the light.
Don't stop now.
And yet more darkness. More rock. Deeper and deeper into the earth we go.
This could still be a trick.
It could still be a trick.
You could be lost here forever.
What is this?
Breathe.
No, Senua, no. We don't know what's down there. Senua,
Turn around.
wait, listen.
What was that?
Voices.
Is it them?
Are they telling us?
What are they telling us to do?
There's only one way to find out.
Water everywhere.
This must be a special place.
Senua, you have to get out of here. You could still die.
Nice stalactites. Or stalagmites, I forget which one's which.
Yeah, you can feel it.
Can't see it, but can feel it. Feels. Yes, light, look.
Left alone in the darkness.
Light like before.
To get through there. Go under. Put the torch down.
What was it? Did you feel it?
It felt like
Something dark. How much longer can we survive down here?
I can't.
Stalactites have to hang on tight. I see, so stalactites hang from the ceiling. And stalagmites grip the floor.
Moving.
Right? No.
That's a nice way to remember that.
Here, something is not right.
Get out, Senua.
Keep your torch high. Something is hidden here. Through there.
Torch.
They are making me work with this. What do they want from us? Someone walking.
You are not alone, Senua.
Should you follow?
They could be dangerous.
She knows what she has to do.
I need to light it with the other fire. I need this fire.
There was something in the water. I can feel it.
It's starting to make sense.
More light, more light.
There is a path to
here.
find Senua.
Where is it?
Always the most difficult way to go.
You have to find it, Senua.
There must be something else to find. The path, yes, look at the rocks, that's right.
And then I can light this.
The light will guide the way.
Will it?
And then I
You
can...
have to trust it.
This is a different kind of light.
What else can you do but trust it?
She doesn't have a choice. Sometimes she needs the light, but sometimes she needs the darkness.
And now I can collect the lights from the other side. Light the torch.
Something dark calls to us.
What is it? Speaking to you. Asking for you.
What does it want from us?
It knows we are here.
How can we prove ourselves?
Feel us.
She has to prove herself.
You must.
The hidden folk,
They made this.
they want you to get lost.
They take you away.
And when you return,
Years have passed.
will that happen to us?
No.
The Scalds say Grettir wanted the sword that was buried in Kar's How, and would not be deterred from seeking it. He broke the mound open and started digging until he reached the timber props. By this time it was night. Audun warned him again not to continue, but Grettir threw down a rope and went inside the mound. No light penetrated it, and it reeked of death. But he persisted in exploring.
1 second, folks. Looks like we have another one. If everybody gets a DM from a guy called Riaz Dramore on Discord, folks, you may block them. They are another bot artist who joined the Discord server. I do apologise. But it's good to see that Discord are actually putting up things about it now. One thing I need to do is I need to make it so that you can't access anything in the Discord unless you have agreed to the rules. Yeah, block and delete, as they are another spam accounts, unfortunately. As I say, Discord actually now has a thing that I just saw, where it gives you a note when someone does something suspicious, such as if they send a DM to someone who's not their friend from your server. That is really, really good. One thing I need to do is I know there's a way to lock stuff behind the rules that you have to accept before you can join, because it said there that they hadn't agreed to the rules. So if I can find a way to make it so that you have to accept the rules before you can DM someone, it might make it a bit harder for them, especially if they're bots.
A shadow.
Shadow?
Should you follow them?
I don't know. It disappears. And leaves her in the dark.
The darkness reveals. This place is playing tricks on us.
I don't like it.
I guess I have to go water
They're
side.
here.
They are lurking. Remember the darkness and the water.
They know what you're scared of.
They can hear us.
They can hear you thinking.
They can hear what we fear.
Quiet now.
The hidden folk are toying with you now.
There's a reason for this.
Playing with you.
They're testing me.
Can feel that something is wrong.
Can we turn back? Is it too late to turn back?
The hidden folk have grown malicious.
Something growing, something coming. I can feel it.
Something is wrong.
Yes,
It's opening up.
there is darkness in your fear is in that water.
We have to get in.
You have to face it.
The light, it keeps them away. Don't listen to them.
I don't like it. I don't like it in here. Trying to take you.
They're preying on your fear.
Don't let them.
Okay, stacked into a whole meal, but back a snail.
Senua, something is coming. Something is coming, something is coming, something doesn't feel right here.
What did you end up getting for snackies or for the maaltijd? That sits up your board.
Don't go in without light. They will drag us down. We must find light. We cannot continue without.
Can I get over there? Or is that too much? Seems not. Looks like I'm only one option.
Your darkness. The dead that you couldn't save. The drowned. Reaching for
still had some leftover barbecue meat, so I made a salad and some kriltjes with it. Ooh, nice. Wait, hang on. Yeah, kriltjes.
Listen to us. Listen to yourself. It is only fear.
What is kriltjes? I don't think I've heard of kriltjes before.
I can see it.
I'm glad you immediately tried to answer the question before I asked it. Don't know a direct translation for kriltjes. It's not like beef stukjes, is it? Of zoiets?
They will take you. They will try to drag you down. Don't let them. No, Senua, you can do it. You must draw. They will always hunt her. The ones she did not save. Clasping her desperately, iron bands around her, dragging her down with them. Imploring eyes and outstretched hands.
Baby potatoes. Maybe new potatoes.
Fall away into darkness. Only to rise again.
I think baby potatoes is a thing, yeah. Any idea, Dread?
They are taking your light again.
Don't let the torch go out.
Well, I'm sorry, there's a fucking waterfall.
Endless darkness.
Darkness again.
You need to light your torch.
Light your torch, Senua.
Shut up. Let me think.
Small balls.
Up there. There.
How will she get up there?
I'm not sure if we have them here called baby potatoes or we just have new potatoes. Because new potatoes are like the small ones. It's like tiny Jersey potatoes, yeah.
Take it.
Yes.
Sounds about right. Usually in supermarkets here you can get different variants of potatoes. Like you can get Maris Pipers, or you can get sweet potatoes, or others like it.
As much light as you can make.
Is there enough? The ones you lost. Everything you regret, your shame, your pain. Turn your face to them and open your eyes. You can only hide for so long, and then you must take the plunge.
Oh wait, I think that yeah, that negates them to such an extent, so I can climb through here.
There's a path, yes. Follow it. A path of light.
Path of light, you want to go there.
A little bit of darkness here, but then straight back into the light. And then a bit more darkness. Go straight back in, and then I can light and go. Nice. Huge and tiny, a delicious paradox. Yes.
The time is now. There is no other way. Put your head under water and take a deep breath.
It's the only way. She has to go through it. Go through it. Don't drown.
It's okay.
We are done with this now. We are done with this. Ask them, when is it enough? When is it enough?
Alone again. Some things can only be done alone.
Through sunlight.
Crawling
Just the
in
darkness.
my skin. The darkness lurks within.
Who is that? I thought we were alone. I thought we were alone. What is that?
Is that?
What are they doing?
In the end, lies the beginning. Make your way, and you will be rewarded.
Rewarded?
And if we don't make our way?
They will kill us.
No.
Yes.
If you don't make your way, you will not be rewarded.
A light.
A light.
What are they saying?
Something.
Grab the torch. What is this place?
Outside?
Beautiful. How is it possible?
Too deep for this kind of
Beauty.
Even without HDR, this is beautiful.
Brazier. Light it.
light it with your torch.
They found their path. Look. Another opening.
How do we get to it?
She doesn't know.
She doesn't know.
Look.
You need to know. You need to find out.
It's another test.
Don't trust it. You need to prove yourself.
She needs to prove herself.
She needs to show them that she is worthy.
Is she?
Are you worthy, Saga? Are you?
The way is blocked, but
It can be changed.
change the world and make your path.
Make your own path.
Put out the flame.
Think. You need to think.
She needs to think. Listen to this place where you belong.
The beauty of it.
You know what to do now.
What if it's not right?
You can feel that it's right. Trust yourself. There is always doubt. This is what it feels like when you're in the right place.
He knows.
Yes,
That's it.
That's
she does know. Look,
The path.
it's there. She knows.
She understands.
Yes, she knows. She knows. The torch. Give them the torch. It's all she has.
She can't give it to them.
You will be trapped here forever.
You won't be able to see.
Now she is trapped. Stupid.
Stupid.
You need a torch.
You can't do anything without your torch.
Trapped here now forever.
Forever.
There must be a way through. That figure.
Huh.
Yes, there. A path.
You can do this, Senua.
Wisdom lies beyond. She has to find what is hidden. We need to get to the other side.
Change the rock back.
Make it disappear.
Can you do it, Senua?
What's that? Light.
Light everywhere.
There is a path to find, Senua.
Where is it?
Always the most difficult way to go.
You have to find it, Senua.
They are making you work for this. Look at the rock.
What is it?
What does it mean? Yes, there, a path.
is it doing?
The torch. There.
Never. Do you know Knights and Merchants, old PC game? I do not. Doesn't ring a bell. Tell me about it. How old are we talking? Are we talking 90s, 2000s? Because we did have a couple of old PC games on the old system-ish.
Not anymore. No.
In front of you. A path.
It's open. It's open. Can she get through now?
Can you get through?
1998. No, it doesn't ring a bell. What kind of game was it?
We are close. Remember what they say. Rewarded.
Maybe you just heard of it?
With what?
We haven't passed the test yet.
Over there.
Where?
The cave.
Back to the beginning?
Now what?
No.
She has to get over there. Go. There. A path is open.
Can she get through now?
Yeah, I don't think I recall this either, so to be honest. I see you there, Lucas.
You will find a way out. Trust yourself. Trust your instincts.
The way will find you. The path will find you.
Look,
Watch.
it begins.
You gave what makes you safe.
A torch doesn't make you safe.
The sword does.
The light does as well.
Let's go to the cannon. It's getting dark.
So dark.
We are going into the darkness again. I don't want to go into the darkness
I
again.
don't want to go into the darkness
No,
either.
no. Stay
Again.
here. Stay here in the light.
With eyes to see what might be, you have made your way. Let yourself be guided by us.
This is our reward.
A light.
In the dark.
A light in the dark.
So beautiful.
I can see again.
Moving. Guiding you through the dark.
I can breathe again.
Still dark.
Reminds me of a particular...
There is more than darkness here.
There is.
Mickey, do you know what I'm talking about if I say it reminds me of a particular ride in the Efteling? I forget the name of it, but it's the one that has like the shiny, starry tunnel at the end of it. Is it the... something Vogel, I think it is? Been a lot of remakes of it, and occasionally play some rounds with friends. Feels like a time machine. What makes it great is the chain system of resources, villages and buildings. Like you go to a bakery, so you can create a baker. And the music is just great, and the nice little stuff as well. I see.
Did you feel that?
Something is here. Something is not right. The darkness held a question. Are you strong enough?
Droomvlucht, that's the one.
She doesn't know the answer yet. They will tear it from her mouth.
This kind of reminds me of the Droomvlucht.
Don't make a sound.
I can feel them.
Tricky. This is why I'm talking so much. Welkom bij de droomvlucht.
What were they? What were they made of?
Who are they?
Are more coming? When will it be enough?
Are they trying to destroy you?
What was that? Someone behind you? No.
Nothing.
Nothing is here.
Nothing is here.
Why are you following?
Senua.
There could be more.
Another one dead.
What is down there? Where did it go?
Where did you come from? Where did
Can
you
we
go?
turn back? There is no going back.
What if these tests take us nowhere? Another!
They led you here. They betrayed you. They wanted you to die. All alone. You cannot trust them. They're trying to destroy you.
They're right there.
Right behind you.
Can't breathe.
Gotta go fast.
Someone is following us.
Quick.
Someone is watching us. Shh. Look, an entrance.
There, keep following.
Light shining through. Or just another trick from the hidden folk.
Another trick.
What do they want with us?
Luring you in. Keeping you here. Be careful.
Okay, I'm gonna lurk.
Did the lights.
Trapped.
Much appreciated, Mickey. Take care, buddy.
To hit him. Make them fear you. Eat what they kill. Don't let them kill you. I can read you. You are faster.
That big boomy scream was timed exactly with Iggy doing a big yawn. Ah. How is it, Iggy?
Listen, what's that sound?
The sound of
Is it them? Are they calling us?
just the caves.
What does it mean?
It's nothing.
So cold.
It's nothing. Don't think about it. Don't listen.
Wait,
Are they here?
then you will meet your destiny
Can you feel them?
within the depths. The cave is singing to you.
It's guiding you.
The
Listen.
walls are singing to you.
They know, are they?
thinking there must be another thing around here somewhere, but it does not want to be seen, apparently, if there is one. I'm covered in scratches, though he's mostly been pretty well behaved today, though. He sits in front of the monitor watching the things moving. Cutie. You'll have to send me a video of him doing that.
This means something.
Maybe it's dangerous.
No, you have to go there. You have to find out.
Light.
Who is it?
Is someone there?
Who are they?
Who's there?
What are they saying?
Don't get too close.
No.
You can't.
Those creatures are down here with you.
They need help.
This is all I have.
Senua, you can't.
You can't do it.
She is thinking about it.
No, Senua. Protect us.
You need that sword. Senua, no.
You have to be able to fight. It's all you have.
She is ignoring us.
Senua, listen to us.
Senua, no.
We know what to do.
We are protecting you.
What are you going to do now?
Sacrifices must have meaning. She has given away that which makes her strong. A protector. Her avenger. The thing she grips tight when darkness overwhelms her. What is a warrior without her sword? What is she now? She must forge a new path, defenseless against the dead ones. The armor has fallen away.
Ik word helemaal para van deze shit, maat. Tijd voor burgerlijkheid. Time for neighborly boringness, I'm guessing that is. That's something I'll have to look up later.
Always more to do.
So many
Take care, Mickey.
shadows.
Always another task.
Too much darkness now.
Ik wens je een
Where are you
goede
taking
avond.
me, folk?
I don't like it down here.
The lights are beautiful, but it's a trick. That noise.
Can we get out?
Did you hear it?
Can we turn back? Move so fast. I don't like it down here. I can't see anything. I don't think this is the right way. Let's get down to being alive.
Senua, move, quick, faster, faster. Get across. I don't like it. This is what you fear the most, Senua. What you cannot see.
It has come for you. It's beautiful. I'll take you.
Oh,
They made this path for you.
always more to do.
So many shadows.
Always another task.
Too much darkness now.
Where are you taking me, folk?
It's what you have to do. Stay in the light. Stay in the light. There's something up there
Above her, can feel them.
watching you.
Don't make a sound.
Does it have eyes?
It can smell us. It will kill you. It is looking for us. It knows.
There's more of them. I can feel them. I don't like it.
They're right there.
I can feel their breath. Who are they?
entrance. There, keep following. Light shining through. Lot of hope. Is it? Or just another trick from the hidden folk? Trick. Always more to do. So many. Be careful. One wrong foot. You could fall. Fall to your death. Down there, more creatures. Watching your every move. If you fall, they will devour you. Look at them. Shadows move, eat you alive. You will just...
Hi, Frizzy. Gaat ie?
Can she make it across? I don't like it. Don't fall, Senua. Be careful. We can do this. We can do this. She can do this. Remember to breathe. Go to the light. Go. Go. I hate it here. It's too terrifying.
Welcome.
Sometimes she feels the darkness will never end, or worse. It will get deeper and darker until she is crushed under it. Her last breath floating up to the sky she will never see again. But it is over. There is a shift, an invitation. They draw her onwards, just out of reach, but there. She is close now.
The battle continues.
It's there. The hidden folk. She is close now. Can you feel them? Can you hear them? Close to their world. Their world.
Grettir found the sword he was seeking, Kar's loom, buried in the grave mound. He went to leave, but before he could reach the rope, something grabbed him from behind, and Grettir realized the mound dweller would not let his treasure go. The two fought ferociously, until Grettir got the advantage and chopped off the revenant's head. But Kar's loom would prove his undoing, fated to be the sword that killed him.
Interesting.
This is the last test. You can see. This is the last trial. The hidden folk are here. They have tested us so long. Now they have brought that figure again. Who is that? There. The tunnel waiting to go. Get over there. She needs to get over there. How will she do it? That shape. Up there. The fire. Again. What? You brought it down. The path is closed. It was open before. What does it mean? The fire changes this world. Yes. Find a way, Senua. We failed. And we failed. And we failed. But we learned. And now, you know what to do. You can use everything. You know what they want from you. You have made it so far. You're so close to the end. They have taught you how to exist in this world. Now it's time. They will give you the wisdom you seek. You will be free. put it down.
You made it happen.
Now you just have to get to it.
How's she gonna get to it?
She doesn't know.
It has to be a way.
She's looking.
You need to find a way.
You will pass.
You have to.
She didn't know what she was doing, but now,
Look at her.
look, you know. She knows how to look at it.
There is no way you can fail.
She knows how to find a new way.
You were a warrior.
She understands their world. We are ready, Senua.
You are ready.
We have showed them everything we are.
Every fragment.
Every scar.
We have nothing left.
Hoe was je deze? Vandaag gaat het goed, ja? Beter dan de week.
See herself.
All the other selves.
Us. We. She is thinking in all the pieces.
All the fragments that helped her here.
We know.
All of them. All the signs.
We can see them clearly.
All connected. All
Meaningful.
yes.
She remembers
Moment voor
how it started.
Almost an end.
Drowning.
In the zone.
But we saved her.
We saved you.
We screamed your name till you heard us.
And we fought together. We survived. We were lost in this new land.
Hurt.
Broken.
You had no hope.
Once again, we helped you.
We always help you. We helped you find courage. An unbreakable
It
purpose
started with a promise.
that holds so much power over you. Dillian. Always love.
Always dead.
Death.
And at the end, we found him.
Thorgester.
Strong. Proud.
And we helped you.
We told you to stop.
We always help you.
Or you may have killed him.
We saw it.
We saw in him what you understand now.
His goodness.
And you saved him.
And he saved us.
Now,
If we defeat her, Hellblade,
his world will collapse.
like yours,
He needs to believe in the world of his father.
he believes his father more than anyone.
We know, Senua. That is where change happens.
We saw it.
They saw it.
The hidden folk.
They broke us.
They changed us.
You. They are everything.
They are here.
She can feel them slipping through her soul, following the threads of her mind. She's here to find them. The ones who hide. They will tell her how to defeat the giants. And she will keep her promise. But it's never so simple, is it? Wisdom has a price. There will always be a part of you that changes. A part of you that darkens. And a part of you that dies.
That pool. I can feel them.
Feel them everywhere. The lost ones.
They are watching us.
You should never have come here. They can see us.
What is going to happen? It's time to find out. How can we make it happen?
It's time to find out. Why are they watching?
It's time to find out.
What are they waiting for?
Senua, what are you waiting for? I'm here.
There's someone here.
Watching.
More than one.
are you?
What do they want?
I don't like it.
I'm scared.
This is too much.
Mad woman.
Their eyes.
Everywhere. Can feel them boring into her.
Witch.
What is she supposed to do? Do something.
Ask. What do you want me to do?
Lost soul who fought through hell to find us.
You were lost. Not anymore. The pool.
Are you ready for what you will find here?
What we will find.
What if it's all for nothing? What is that? There. They are waiting. There.
It's them.
It's you.
What will they do to her?
What will we do to us?
Touch it.
And feel
You're mine.
your voices.
All the parts of you that are broken.
You can be whole. All the grief,
All the rage.
all the fear.
Everything I've seen, everything I've done, has led me to this place.
We've come so far.
Not far enough. Say it.
You are ready.
Tell them.
I am here. Now.
What if we get lost forever?
What will happen to them?
What will happen to you?
I will not let them down.
She is ready. They know.
Go.
Who are these around you, Senua? Those you have saved. Those who have led to death. What are you becoming? You see things differently from the others. Look, and you will see her. By her name, you will know her. Nothing is born of nothing. We will show you. Look. In the first days, the air was sweet and fresh. The ground and the sea gave up their bounty. They knew that after all their fighting, they had found somewhere to rest, somewhere to carve out a home.
Helaas heb ik...
Askia screamed her fury. Her words blotted out the sun. She covered the green with her bitter poison and drowned the hills in bile.
Helaas heb ik slechte nieuws. Frizzy. De baan die ik gesolliciteerd heb, heb ik niet. Ja?
Hartelijke bedankt voor de resub Fruisie HD. Je wordt gewaardeerd. Knuffels. I saw your Snapchat indeed.
Yeah, so you know the story then.
Their crops withered in the ground, and the people.
Thank you for the resub, Frizzy. Je wordt gewaardeerd inderdaad.
The woman had to leave her home, go in search of food.
Dat waarde ik heel veel.
But everywhere there was nothing.
Je bent te aardig.
Where were their gods now?
And a
backs.
tip.
The
Hey, yo.
terror of hunger and the thirst drove the people to fury.
Okay, Fruzy, here's one. How do you say in Dutch, this reminds me? Or like, this reminds me of something?
As is the way of that kind. The weak lost all
Is it like
to the strong.
aangrennen or something? Like this, Ik herinner mij dit. I remember me myself. So, yeah.
With the weakest of all in her arms, still she searched for a haven. But the darkness from the sky reached down. The flesh-eating ones, with the awful hunger that could never be sated, were legion.
Legion. Okay, how would I say this place reminds me of the Droomvlucht? Yeah, instead of like, I remember something, it's like, this particular thing reminds me of something else, or makes me think of something else. It's like, when I'm in this cave, it reminds me of the Droomvlucht in the Efteling. So something like, this cave reminds me of the Droomvlucht, or something. Of zoiets.
And death held dominion over all.
Stalactites.
New gods arose, darker and more terrible than those before.
We cannot get out. A shadow moves in the dark.
She could not let the child live in such a world.
Deze plek doet bij denken aan de Droomvlucht van de
where the hidden folk were set to live, hoping they would take her child and raise her free from care, free from the darkness.
Doet bij denken aan.
She had nothing to feed her now, but her rage and despair. She made a deal. I will give myself to you, Askia, if you will give me the power to triumph in this world you have created. Take my life and give me your death.
Interesting. That's how I would say it. Gotcha. I'll do a bit of research just to check if there's anything else that goes like that, or if they have some other standard form, I guess. Toilet? Geen probleem.
Help! The creatures. They're coming. Help me! All around. They're coming everywhere.
You need to fight.
It's me.
It's you.
I need the sword. Please hurry.
Make her give you the sword.
I can't let them down.
You need that sword.
You are nothing without your sword.
They're coming.
I need the sword.
Senua, now, there's no time.
I need the sword. Please.
Hurry!
Take it.
She survived. Survived. Without her sword. And now she has it back. Invested with her sacrifice. All her blood that might have spilled. All the deaths she might have died. A new sword. A new self. A new Senua, who can see the giant's truth. How will you ever win this?
Pain.
Faster. Underestimate you.
You see how small you are. You see how the pitiless world stamps you down. You are nothing. Do you hate? What would you do to change? What would you do to survive? You cannot kill the giants. Secrets fester in their darkness. Only the light can burn them away. We all walk somewhere.
Where are you? Help me!
Baby.
On the brooch.
Iltoiga's real name.
Inga.
Her name. Inga.
We all have names, given or chosen. We change them, charge them, invest them with meaning. Names torn away leave us raw and bleeding. Rootless. Selfless. All the names that were lost, she will fight and hold. She knows her name now. Ingun. She knows her.
You know her name. You understand her. Not a monster after all. She is lost in her rage. She will still kill you.
You found what you sought.
I know what they were trying to show me. I know Iltaiga's true name now. Ingun.
Names have power. True names, they cut to our hearts. To know the true name of something is to command it.
Bring her here.
Can we call to her, like the Draiga did?
She will kill you.
The Draegar were aping the costumes of the living, acting out what they did before they turned. Grotesque parody of the blowed ones held in that sacred place. Sacrifices to Freya. We can call to her too. Yes. Yes, she will come. But she will kill you. Just like she has so many of us.
Then what?
She can never be reached.
We need to find a place where you can meet her face to face and see the world through her eyes.
See our world.
And there are ways of opening up the door into another space.
Another place. Fire and rage.
The veil that hides the Verdir, as they whisper.
It means us.
The veil through which you can sometimes catch a glimpse.
She understands.
There are ways to tear that open.
She knows.
Pass in.
It won't be the first time.
She's suffering. Racked with grief, I saw it.
The hidden folk showed her.
A ritual.
A ritual.
A ritual to open up the door. A ritual to heal her pain. Meet her eyes. And speak her name.
A ritual. Rituals will change it. They will bring change. They transform. They move and change the world. They uncover what is hidden. Doesn't say, never said. What will you do? What? How will you know what to do? What happens if we cannot enter into the ritual with you?
You may be alone, Senua.
Without her.
Not alone.
With her.
Iltaiga.
In her. Her reality.
A world of loss,
Pain.
anger, hate. And we won't
Ingun. I know you. Remember. Her rage holds her here, trapped in her hell. I need to free her from her prison. break her chains.
It is deep AF.
I will break your chains.
I will not heal anymore. Gone forever.
I will free you from your hell.
Senua. She is dying. Il Tiger, she is in pain. You can ease her pain. You know what to do. Give it to her. Her baby. She just wanted to protect what she loved.
What happens when you fail?
You break.
You become monstrous.
Consumed by rage.
Grief.
No more.
Let them rest together.
Together.
Together now.
Let her rest.
It's time.
Sleep well, Inga.
Silence. She is gone now. All the rage, all the fear, all the grief, all died with her. Gone. You did it, Senua.
Now people will be free again.
You brought hope.
Yes.
You think you have triumphed, but this means nothing. This woman was no god. She was weak, like you. This changes nothing.
I need to go home. Will your father join us if you tell him what you saw?
Yes. He will not run from battle. He will lead us into it.
There is more than the sword here.
More than he can understand.
No more slaves. And no more sacrifices.
He is trying to understand.
Is
No
he?
sacrifices. No more cowering in our fortress. We could fight.
We have, but not in the way he thinks.
No more sacrifices, swear.
I never wanted any of that. I just did not believe it was possible to defeat them. And now I see.
A ray of hope.
If this is real, no more sacrifices. You have my word.
This needs to be for something.
Be sure of that.
She is exhausted. Leave at sunrise.
I will come with you. I know the Cody, and he respected me. Once. I will bear witness to what was done here today.
What are we going to do next, Senua? She will stop the slavers, but the signs are leading her down a different path. She won't have to fight them. Just show them how the world can change. No more giants. No more sacrifices. She has found out the secret. She has the key, but wisdom has a price. Remember, what happens when you face the void and human eyes look back? She can meet these eyes and take that burden, but it takes its toll.
This isn't the right way. I told you we need to head further inland.
Well, perhaps you're right. We need food and shelter. And there is a settlement nearby.
Bothervik.
Yes.
Are you mad? They will kill me on sight. They hate the Bjark. They've been pains in our houses since long before the fall.
And do you think you might have given them a cause to hate you? Don't worry, lad. I'll protect you.
Speak Ingen's name and release Iltoiga from her. I think that is the perfect place to end for today. That was emotionally exhausting.